of our morning conversation. This morning, I want the truth. Me, ladies, I want you to explain to your women this. The gentlemen, I want you to explain to your women this morning. This mchele babes. We must discuss that. It is such a big problem. It was on the news with Susan Kimashia. Let me not be rude. Let me not just say anything that can just make, I don't know. It's been there for time immemorial. But you still take yourself to a club. You still see those chicks wearing handkerchiefs. Unajipeleka pale. Then you're supposed to look for sympathy from us the next day.
You know what you should be asking is stories. What happened? Vile kile kulamba. Because mimi
the last thing he had was cheers.
The moment, and I should have seen it. The devil is a lie.
You don't know you should have seen it. You saw it. Then you went to it. What is wrong with you?
The moment we started arguing with my friend Natakaule White, huh? I should have seen it coming.
Nini munaonanga pale, and you know that is trouble. It is, let me tell you, Wekainu Mchele is as old as the oldest profession in the world. And if you don't know what the oldest profession in the world is, Google is your friend.
Oh, that
is a question.
Yeah? Beginning of shaitani kukuongelesha. Endo kaongelesha.
Then why do you show them? Okay, listen, you've got money on you, right?
Ni pesa zinakuongeleshaka saa hiyo. Shaitani. Shikanisha meza.
Why don't you put your money somewhere? Call your friend and say, hold this money for me.
Hiyo siku una pesa ndio shetani anaanza kukuongeleshaga. Shikanisheni meza.
If you've got M-Pesa, why don't you send your wife, sweetie, nishikilia hii 50,000.
Wewe unacheza na shetani. Hiyo siku uko na pesa na ni kama wanajua.
Because the moment you walk up to her, you know how it's gonna end.
Tuanze na shot.
Tequila. Yega bomb.
Cha.
Yega.
Cha. Bottom up. Na wewe ni mtu wa White Cup. Balozi. Wewe ni mtu wa balozi. Umeanza kufanyishwa hiyo PE. Should have seen it coming. Aya kachumvi ndimo. Aya. Akia nani. Do your people know what you are doing? Mzee wa watu wewe. Wewe utarokotewa wapi wewe? Na ulikuwa unaendelea vizuri na balozi yako. Vizuri umenyamaza.
Sasa unauliza ndimu. Chumvi unaweka hapa katikati ya mkono.
Magician. Sasa Baba Shiro wewe ni magician. Wewe umekuwa magician hapa. Unafunga tu macho. Achacha. Unatoa frame no kama lori. Sawa.
Nekera.
Hai. Kaigera. Nikaigera.
What is it with you guys?
Na unajua tu vitu kunywagi kamoja. Sasa umeingia mteremko. Mahali utadungiwa hiyo mchele. Kiankai.
Let me ask you. Let's be honest. Don't you know what's coming when you see trouble in your way?
Mimi sikuiona.
The last thing you remember was cheers.
Cheers. Kiankai.
I need you to give me a call. 0711-046-105. What is your experience?
Nilikuwa kwa mawingu saa hiyo. Unacheza nampatia wallet wanishikie. Imekuwa nzito. Ati sikai vizuri. Sikai vizuri na sikia kinivinya. Nishikilie ni wallet inanivinya. Aui.
Liam Arome ya Kenya. Who will help you? Ebu, give me a call. Let's talk about this Mchele babes, because this cannot still be a problem. 199 years later, we refuse.
Haidisi ilikuwa inarokotwa Kibiko. Na mimi niko huko Kisamis.
Oh my God.
Na huyu rafiki yangu alisema tuwaite.
Yuko.
Aliamuka after 2 days.
0711 046 105 is my number. Give me a call. Hit me up on X tafadhali at Classic 105 Kenya or at It's Maina Kegeni. Please don't forget the hashtag is Maina and Kegagi. Hit me up on my fan page on Facebook. What is it that you have not learned? They've never changed their modus operandi. They sit there.
Yes.
Wearing a handkerchief. Alone in heels. And she does not have a big stomach. She's there with her small jero ya dhuraku.
There are two.
Her nice hair flowing back. And she's on her phone. They've never changed it.
Mi kwanza huyo alituambia ametoka Dubai.
How do you not learn? Kiongozi. For real. 0711 046 105 is the number. Let's talk because I don't get it. Hello.
Morning.
Yes, sir.
Sasa hii mambo ya mchele de. Si ya jana saa hivi.
Si ndio?
Nakumbuka in 2008. Mimi nilienda tu kwa pabu vizuri kuangalia game ya Man na Arsenal. Sasa mimi kuanza kuonja ya kwanza. Naona katoto kamekaa kwa meza peke yake kana msmailia. Mimi na kiherehere yangu. Badilisha meza enda penye kako. Unajua chenye kilifanyika katoto kakaniambia kakona dada yake mkubwa. Na alikuwa kweli hapo anakuja na niambia nikaangalie vizuri. Baadaye ikafika masaa ya kwenda nyumbani. Mimi dada yake akaniambia akawezi enda peke yake. Tutaandamana wote mimi na ako mpaka kwangu. Ujinga yangu mimi mpaka nyumbani nao.
Kwako.
Tukaenda tu tukaongea ilikuwa around saa 8 usiku. The following day morning wakaniambia wamesahau ufunguo. Kupeana ufunguo, acha wakimbie kwa shopping center wapeane ufunguo, sijui nani amekujia. Alafu wanarudi watakaa mpaka jioni. Na wakaniambia tu nitengeneze nitafute kitu kizuri wanitengenezee sapa. Sasa wakati walienda wakarudi kitu saa 10. Wakaanza kupika hapo machapo na manyake.
Saa hii ni saa 10.
Saa hii ni saa 10 mchana.
The following day.
Mchana.
Mchana imagine. Sasa tukakula vizuri sapa. Wakatengeneza chai. Kutengeneza chai mimi neno la mwisho nakumbukanga kwa wako katoto. Nikakiniuliza kama nitakaoa. Kuanzia hapo the following day nilijisikia nikiwa Masaba hospital.
Oh my God.
Ni hata sijui nilipelekwa aje Masaba. Lakini huko ndio nilijikuta.
Sasa wewe. Huku unaona hiyo shida yote ikikukaribia.
Huwa hatuoni ukiona mrembo azokupea smile anakutoa hiyo macho yote.
Mima
Hii mambo ni huwa tunajiletea imagine.
I agree, hiyo ni shida ya kujiletea. Agi.
Tu anakuja tu kwa pub, anakaa tu kwa meza peke yake.
Sasa nani alikuambia ujipeleke huko?
Mambo ya shetani hata unashindwa.
Oh my God. Aya, pole sana.
Ati amejishindia katoto hodari. Tanio.
Me, I refuse. Ladies, at devil. This devil men keep blaming. Our morning conversation. It's a story that's made the front page of the Standard today. It's called Infidelity, Murder, and a Bizarre Rant. Evans Kosgei made scary remarks about his wife, accusing her of cheating, and warned of dire consequences on his social media platforms. He tagged newsrooms and the police. Then he did the unthinkable. Killed his wife and hanged himself. Now, I'm even looking at his message on X. Because he posted. This is what he posted. fellow Kenyans, what do these ladies want? Here is my story. There's this lady by the name Jacqueline who we started dating way back in high school. She was in Aning Girls in Elgeyo Marakwet. I was in Kimoning Boys in Uasin-Gishu. That was in 2016. Now, I'm sure the story goes on, but I'm sitting here wondering.
So the long and short of it, the girl, the lady,
cheated on him.
Yes.
She cheated on him. And he went crazy.
And see, and that's what we need to address. Because, and me, I'm for boy child. Boy child. Karibia hapa. Kama hakutaki. Kama umejipata situation hupendwi. Haidhuru. Learn to use the word haidhuru.
Why do men take these things so seriously?
There are men who are very weak. They cannot wanaekaga roho yote, yani card zote.
What kind of an investment is that in someone? And this morning, ladies, I want us to talk about your man if you feel he loves you too much.
He's obsessed. There are men who are obsessed with their wives.
Yes.
And they are women. Kabisa ukimwacha and is paralyzed. Huyu umemvunja roho. Na wewe unajua umeshikilia roho yake hivi. This one I blame on the ladies. Unajua huyu jamaa wako roho yako yote amekupatia yote, yani ni wewe. Unajua ukimwacha
is it that
he will survive?
And this comes down to actually every man. Even imagining your wife cheating on you.
Hiyo equation haikuwagi kwa kichwa ya wanaume.
But it's happening. It is happening. Guys.
You have to prepare your man psychologically.
For what? That you're cheating on him? Come on now.
There are men who don't know how to react.
Why is it that men can never even imagine?
By the way, we never
visualize their woman with another man. We keep complaining that everyone is cheating left, right, and who are these men cheating with if not these women? No, tuambiani ukweli leo asubuhi.
Women,
guys, it's never that serious.
If you know you're going to cheat on your man, start preparing.
What, for cheating? How?
No, you cannot wake up one day he discovers.
Oh, so what are you supposed to do? Tell him, sweetheart, I'm going to cheat on you today. Come on now. I need you to give me a call on 0711-046-105. All these men who cheat, and ladies, you all say men are dogs. Now, guys, if you're all dogs, who do you cheat with if not these women? Then why is it that you cannot even fathom, you cannot even imagine your woman with another man?
Ladies, when you know your man amekupatia,
don't tell me prepare him, and don't say that again. 0711-046-105 is my number. Give me a call.
Amekupatia roho yote. And you know very well.
Hey, listen, there's a song that says, sometimes love just ain't enough.
Unasikia?
0711-046-105 is my number.
Hii ingesaidika. And this Koskei tried to reach out even to the press.
What is the press supposed to do? What is the press supposed to do?
Maybe he was going through something. Wangekuja, if someone had responded.
The problem is guys refusing to even imagine that their women can cheat on them.
Hapo tuko na shida.
You people, and these are people, who do you think is cheating with, these other men are cheating with, if not your wives?
Hapo tuko na shida.
No, tuongee ukweli. Give me a call, 0711-046-105. Hit me up on X tafadhali. Classic 105 Kenya. Or at It's Mine Kigangi. The hashtag is Mine and Kigangi. Nini mbaya? Inaendelea. But you don't even want to think about it. So we ended up with all these cases here.
Let me just say we are not wired that way.
Let's talk. Hello.
Hello, morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, man, go mad. And it doesn't even have to be physical. This thing is even emotional. Maybe sometime I mistakenly touched my wife's phone.
Sorry?
My phone had gone off. So I borrowed her phone to make a call.
Yeah.
So she gave me a phone and then I see a message popping up there. So I clicked on it because the construction of the message was a bit suspicious. So this was emotional cheating.
So that was, what was the message?
I love you, hope to, that kind of thing. And this is my wife. This is not my girlfriend. This is my wife. So I peruse through the messages and see that, my wife has been entertaining him. She's been reciprocating, those words of affirmation that they would like to be together. Has gone as far as, details of how they desire to be, in contact, body to body. So me, I went mad.
You went boiro?
Me, I went mad. My wife was in the salon. I was taken her to the salon. So I went back into the vehicle. I drove off. I drove for 2 hours. Nilienda nikajikuta Machakos. By the time I got back, it was men go mad. I kicked her out of the house fast. I went and I was actually making even plans to kill that fellow.
You started making plans to kill that guy?
Yeah.
Did you know the guy?
I found out who he was. And I called him, and I called him, and I told you guys, you should know I'm coming for you.
You called him to tell him what? That you're going for him?
Yes. My wife is public. People know that's my wife. It's not that it is not some sneaky link or some sneaky affair. Men go mad. And the problem comes in where, as men we cheat. Myself, I'm not even as perfect. But now you see, if you are a man and you have decided to commit to this one lady, and then you find out, choosing a wife is not just anything. By the time you decide to choose a wife, this is that one woman that you see respects you and will be your. A woman is a man's pride. So when you come to find out that you are wrong, and this woman of yours can actually be for the streets, you go mad. I'm telling you, me, I had not talked to my dad for 7 years. I called him that day.
Yeah. That is how serious it was.
I called my dad that day because, that is not, that kind of situation is not a situation you want your friends to find out. You don't talk to your friends about it because what if you forgive her and, people will be saying, yule jamaa mwenye bibi yake alicheza na bado akakaa hapo. Be seeing you as a weak man out there because you forgave her. So who do you talk to? Is what something you want to keep? Hata mama yangu siwezi mwambia because my mother will never see her the same.
What did your father tell you?
Yes, nakwambia I had to go to Murang'a. Nakwambia my son come to Murang'a tutaongea. I will not lie to you. I was crying like a baby boy on phone.
Yeah.
I called my dad. I cried for like 1 hour. He just listened to me, and I've not talked to this fellow for 7 years. I cried for like an hour. Niambia tu tulia. That heart is not simple, man. Venye unasikianga mwanaume ameua na akajiua, na unasikia mwingine they even went ahead to even kill the children. It's not simple.
Okay.
The kind of, when you choose a woman and you say, this is my flower, this is my jewel, this is going to be my wife, this is my pride. And then she goes and tells, you know what? You are wrong. Someone else can actually, pluck some petals from this flower of yours. Hey, but I'll touch you.
Okay, thank you for your story. That's been an amazing story. And thanks for sharing it with me, huh?
Yes.
Asante. Guy.
Do this, eh?
Hey?
Weka tu mziki, let's wacha.
There is a question I want to ask this morning. After listening to the gentleman yesterday, it was disturbing. Really maybe there's something, girls, you don't understand about your man. Listen to this gentleman.
Men invest everything, 100%. There is no man that does not invest 100% in a woman that he decides to marry. That is why he will do anything if you try and touch.
So if you found out I'm going out with your wife, what would you do?
Mine, I will kill you. You will have to pay for it in some way.
I'm telling you, you know me, I had not talked to my dad for 7 years. I called him that day.
Yeah.
What did your father tell you?
I will not lie to you. I was crying like a baby boy on phone.
Yeah.
I called my dad. I cried for like 1 hour. He just listened to me, and I've not talked to this fellow for 7 years.
Hey. Let me ask you guys. What is this thing? Do women have this thing about their men? That's what I want to know this morning. It's almost an obsession. And it's about the wife, not the girlfriend, the wife.
By the time...
What is this you're investing that women do not invest in? Because I'd love to have a conversation with the wives of those two gentlemen. I would love to have a conversation with them.
You know, a man loves once, wanapendaga mama yao, then anachukua hiyo roho, anatafuta msichana anataka kukaa kama atafurahisha mama yake, anampatia ile roho.
You know the way what you're telling me,
you know,
then why don't you,
especially by the
why don't you walk the walk like you talk the talk? If you value her so much, then why do you play her? Why? There are so many things I don't get this morning.
You know, kuna kumpenda zaidi akiona pia atakuwa prisoner. So tunajaribu kuficha kadi zingine, lakini you've given her all your heart, your entire heart.
I mean, this is impossible. These are the same men who will cheat with anything in a skirt. Listen to them again.
Men invest everything 100%. There is no man that does not invest 100% in a woman that he decides to marry. That is why he will do anything if you try and touch.
So if you found out I'm going out with your wife, what would you do?
Mine, I will kill you. You will have to pay for it in some way.
Akisikia igua.
I'm telling you, you know me, I had not talked to my dad for 7 years. I called him that day.
Yeah.
What did your father tell you?
I will not lie to you. I was crying like a baby boy on phone.
Yeah.
I called my dad. I cried for like 1 hour. He just listened to me, and I've not talked to this fellow for 7 years.
Ladies, do you feel for your man the way these men claim to feel for their women? Do you love your man that much?
Men love only once.
Stop trying to
now
sound like Italian romantic here.
Oh yeah. Now wacha kukompare huyo the main one na hawa wengine wapita njia. Don't try to mix those ones, Our sharing is caring. I'm talking about that one. That one. A man decides na unajua huyo akimhurt, consequences za wale wengine watafuata, collateral damage. Because a man loves only once. And when loves, he loves for good. Na wewe uko hapa unacheza na roho yake hapa kama maini.
What do you think you do with her heart? You men, you toss it around like play with it like a football, and you expect her not to react.
We are talking about that one. We are not talking about every other. We are talking about that one.
To her, you're the one, and you don't treat her like.
Unajua, wewe uko pande hii tuko. I'm talking about wewe kuja pande hii yote nikwambie. Wangalilie hapa kioo nikikuonyesha. There is that one man, that woman. A man anachukuaga roho yake. Anakata hiyo roho from ile alikuwa amepea mama yake. Anapatia this lady. Unajua sasa
No, why do you cheat on them? No, serious answer that question. Why do you cheat?
I don't know why you complicate things. I don't know why you like complicating. Na nakueleza hapa what's happening.
I need you to give me a call.
There is that one woman a man loves with all his heart. All of it. Na siku ile atamhurt.
0711046105 is my number. Ladies, is there a man you love that much? The way these men claim to love their women.
Waulize kama hatuwapendi hivyo, waulize.
Hit me up on next tafadhali at Classic 105 Kenya or at It's My Neck Again.
Mark, you is not all of them. There is that one. Huyo anaweza kushikisha wazimu. That one. Ha. Where?
Hashtag is Maina and Kingangi. Let's have a serious conversation this morning.
Hi, Maina. How are you?
Good morning, my dear.
Good morning.
Yes.
By the way, I don't feel this man.
You don't feel this
People
man?
bias. No, I don't feel this man at all. I've never been married.
Yeah.
But I'm dating a married man. But that guy behaves as if I'm single, like I'm the only human being Anona in this world. Like there's a time I realized I'm dealing with a narcissist, and I was like, hey, I'm done with this, I'm walking out. And I used to wonder, why is the wife still in the relationship? Because this guy was such a narcissist. When nilimwambia I'm walking out, alikuja kwa rooftop ya building yangu, he wanted to throw himself.
Yeah.
I'm going nowhere. It's either I have him, kama he can't have me, either akufa ama mimi nikufe. Mimi pia wife ako kwa nyumba na watoto.
So what did you do?
So silibidi hapo nimwongeleshe, inabidi nijifanye okay, sawa, come, there's a better way of talking about this. Ikabidi ni bring up about his kids, mwambie your kids look up to you. So ukienda, what about your kids, future yao itakuaje nini? So ikabidi nimrudishe kwa nyumba, kikilia hapo nambembeleza. Sasa hizo mtu nabembeleza kwa simu yake, demu mwingine anamuita baby mwenye si wife.
Mwanamke mwingine?
Niambie.
So let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Are you still with him?
Yeah, so bado tuko pamoja, but right now I keep myself too busy that can I come and see you? Naambia niko job, niko hapa, niko hii place. So for him, as long as mna communicate na umemwambia kule huko, hana shida. Kuna siku nyingine alikuja kwa mlango wangu saa 6 za usiku, nikajiuliza kwenye bibi yake anakuanga wapi time. Wewe tamani kucall bibi ya mtu mwambie wewe si ushikilie shift sasa. Wako obsessed, they become so obsessed. And you know, for us women, when we cheat because we are done with the relationship. We don't cheat because we still want to maintain this other relationship, because we want to walk out, because we know how these guys behave. Wizi tu mwamkia one day mwambie I'm done. So you want to do it gradually, because you also want to train yourself. Unataka kutoka hapo gradually, yenye ile siku unatoka utaki ukiregret. So there's no need of trying until I get him off my back. It's just that I'm scared. Sometimes I'm scared. I keep trying on. Oh God, he might track me. So I'm living peacefully without trying to cheat, without interacting with other people.
So you've got an exit plan?
Yeah, for now it's just like, let's just peacefully stay. It doesn't come to my house regularly, but at least the fact that I am able to keep him posted, like, oh, I'm up to this, not a see Niko up to that. I'm not even sleeping. Niko up to something else, just to keep him calm. Like I noticed the kind of person I'm dealing with, ni mtu mwenye the day nitamwambia kweli nimeenda nafaa kwa tunakarao hapo kando yangu.
Wow. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for your story, and thanks for sharing it with me. Yeah,
you're welcome.
Asante sana. Guy.
Umesema akona narcissist.
Need to have our morning conversation. Molimu talked about it yesterday, and then it turns out it's a true story. It was the video of Minnie K doing the rounds on social media. Let's just listen to her.
I knew I didn't like him when he gifted me a Toyota and all I wanted was a Mercedes. So, my first car, I wanted an A-Series Mercedes. I've always liked Mercedes, like it's a thing. And he gifted me a Vitz. It didn't last 2 years, let's just say. I was done. And that's when I knew I didn't like him.
That's when I knew I didn't like him. She wanted a Mercedes Benz.
Kio.
The Kimudu went and got for her Vitz.
Na huyo amejituma mpaka na nosebleed. By the time anunue hiyo Vitz.
Now let me ask you a question. What is wrong with that statement?
She wants a Mercedes.
Here's the problem with you guys. You guys don't understand the class at which you're dating. Someone like Minnie is someone with standards. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Standards.
Yes, standards. Let me ask you a question. If you are dating Caroline Mutoko today, would you buy her Vitz?
Right.
No, just a question. You've got to be able to handle the level at which that woman is. Otherwise, leave her alone. Leave her alone.
What happened to love?
There is nothing like love.
Not love, real love. Real love. Wacha la, real love. Mapenzi ya damu. What happened? Ya roho. You love someone for who they are.
Do you think Wetichalo can do that? No, me, I'm just asking a question.
Na mimi ndio nakuingiza hapo kwa roho.
Why is it that Kenyans really went hard on Minnie K for saying what is the truth? If you cannot afford her, drop off.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
I knew I didn't like him when he gifted me a Toyota and all I wanted was a Mercedes. So, my first car, I wanted an A-series Mercedes. I've always liked Mercedes, like it's a thing. And he gifted me a bit. It didn't last 2 years, let's just say. I was done. And that's when I knew I didn't like him.
Jero Soldier Gor Mahia number 1 habari yako.
Mimi sina uwezo. Hatuna nguvu.
If you can't handle her class, don't go for her. What's wrong with that statement? Ebu, give me a call. Ladies, what's your standard?
Can't you appreciate the fact that amejaribu? He has tried.
First of all, he obviously looks like he's got money, but evidently doesn't. Whoever it is she's talking about.
He has help for the effort.
Wikibodokia Mercedes, then you go to Vitz.
Effort. It's the thought that counts, Maina. First of all, you need also to realize that.
0711046105 is my number. Give me a call.
Badala akuje mkono mtupu wa ulambwi, he came with something. Can we work with this in the meantime?
At Classic 105 Kenya.
Surely.
It's Maina Kageni. Please don't forget the hashtag is Maina and Kingangi. What is wrong with what Minnie said?
Okay.
I want to hear from you. Let's go.
Good morning, Mr. Maina.
Good morning to you.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Sorry I missed that Etihad thing. I think my voice would have been perfect.
It would have been perfect, by the way. You sound like you've got it.
Now, there's someone who said that you must date your class.
Yes.
This woman who's determined on a man buying her an S-class.
Yeah.
She must first of all be having an E-class. That the man upgrades. She must be having first of all an E-class. Or if she's demanding for an S500, she must have at least an S320 so that the man upgrades her to S500. But you can't be taking a matatu and then you're demanding a man to buy you an S-class. My friend, that's a joke. The same way a woman is sitting in a matatu, you are sitting next to her, you engage the woman, and the woman says, I can't date a man who takes a matatu. First of all, you don't even own a Vitz, or even the too small to do that go around Nairobi doing Uber. You don't even own that one. That costs only around 600,000-700,000 shillings.
Yes.
And you're demanding a man to buy you a 20 million car.
So
that's a joke, Maina.
Either akuwe na E-class ama S320.
Exactly. Have an S320 and then demand a man to upgrade you to S500. Because by the time I'm approaching a woman who is driving an S320, Maina, that's a woman who knows what she's doing. That's a woman of substance. That's a hustler, my friend.
Yeah.
I'll have to be at par with what she's doing, or I must be up. I must be above her.
Yes.
Yes, I must be above her. But you can't be around here. Even that Vitz, she doesn't even own that Vitz. But she's demanding for an S-class, my friend. That's a big joke.
Okay.
That's a big joke. And depending on a man to upgrade you, when you yourself, you don't even own the Kavitz. Apana. We can't allow that.
Okay. Asante sana. Right. Okay, my God.
And what is she bringing on the table?
Let me ask you, ladies. Have you ever been with one of these men who look like they've got money but they don't have?
Right? Wanaume wote sasa hiyo ni kutuchomea, because wanaume wote initially tunakuwa tunika tuko na pesa, lakini hiyo ni campaign period. Ikiisha tunaingia kwa ground.